Rocky Beach.
Yay.
This is a full circle moment. 3 months ago, I don't remember what date it was. What date was it?
I don't remember.
3 months ago anyway, this is where the US-Iran war started, and we were at the back behind us, didn't have a clue what was going on. How did you feel when the war started?
Feeling so scared. I thought a bomb was going to come through the window, and I thought, you know, like some people get like fight or flight, but for me, flight wouldn't have been available because like my legs were like gelling. So I thought if I've got to run now, I'm not going to be able to.
So coming up to 2 years now from when I moved from the UK to Dubai. Obviously I'm from Manchester, if you can't tell by the accent, but then was in London for 5 years. Was in the whole corporate bubble, was out boozing every week, and just didn't really feel like myself after a couple of years of doing that. I think I kind of lost love with the city. London was an amazing place for that period in my life. Like, I'm gonna be 30 this year, I'm 29 now, and I kind of hit a mental block a couple of years ago before I moved out here. I was just not myself, going out, staying up till 6 a.m. after nights out, going to afters, and you know the rest of the stories. It's just not a way you want to be living your life when you see yourself in higher realms. So I decided to make the move. So weirdly, it's how the stars aligned. If you're religious, that's what God had for me. I got a message from my manager at the time to say he's looking at building out a UAE office. Would I be interested? And I jumped at the opportunity. So funnily enough, I had a holiday to Dubai booked around that time and took the interview, moved out here within 2 months. So for me, because I was already mentally checked out of the UK, it wasn't really nerve-wracking until I was leaving my family in the airport. That was a really tough period. I know the whole build-up, I was just so excited, moving to a new country, moving to Dubai of all places. And then when I got to the airport to move, that's kind of where the emotions hit. And I was a bit like, shit, I'm actually moving to a different country, continent even, that I know no one really. So yeah, fast forward 2 years and it's been the best decision I've made in my life. Met some amazing people, not only friends, business partners, met my girlfriend properly out here. It's been a life-changing experience. Challenging at times. I think the biggest challenge was adjusting to the crazy lifestyle here. So everything is 100 miles an hour. You have to be on it if you're here. You can't really be stagnant because this place will chew you up and spit you out. So one of the main benefits that I've had myself is getting myself into the fitness scene out here, because the fitness out here is next level. I hear Australia's on par with it, but the fitness scene in Dubai is next level. It's outdoor competitions, it's beach runs, it's everything that you see on Instagram. But when you live it in real life and it becomes so normal, it's crazy when you deep it and think, this is my normal life. So community sessions have been the main thing. So I set up a fitness community out here with 2 of my friends, of which we run various different events. We did paddle competitions, we did running workouts, gym workouts, the lot. It's been amazing to bring people together and actually embrace the Dubai lifestyle. It's been such a journey, and I know there's a lot more to come. So yeah, this year's been a crazy one to say the least. It started off strong, was in shape, had High Rocks to look forward to, had a half marathon to look forward to. Things were looking up, had numerous events, enjoying time in Dubai in general, and then the war hit and kind of just messed up everybody's perception of what Dubai's like. But shout out to the UAE government, because the way they kept us safe, the way they gave everyone a peace of mind as to what's going on. I know in a lot of other countries it would have been tough to have any kind of sanity because of the media and portrayal. But yeah, things were kept really well here. But since then, everything's been on the up. Launched my coaching business, started onboarding a few new clients, which has been amazing. It's been a dream come true, so grateful for that. But yeah, that's been the main thing about being in Dubai. The opportunity here to become whatever you want, to do whatever you want. It feels like it doesn't even feel less restrictive than the UK or other places in Europe. It feels like there's no barriers to what you can actually do or achieve. There's people doing some amazing things out here, and it's just constantly inspiring to be able to do that. So for that, I am grateful. I'm so grateful. But one thing I will say to you is, if you are in a country where you may not feel your complete self, or you feel like there's some barriers on what you can achieve, move away. It sounds so cliche, but the best time to move away is in your 20s. Usually when you have minimal restrictions or responsibilities. I'm not saying go across Bali or Australia and find yourself, in quotations as they say, but what I've been able to do since moving away is mainly remove mental barriers, which I feel like is the most important thing in anybody's life into what you can achieve. Mental barriers, visions or expectations that you had of yourself, completely gone because of what kind of environment you're in. So you just got to see yourself in a new light. Every day be appreciative of what kind of opportunities that you have, and this does that. It's crazy to see the amount of nationalities I've been able to mix with and actually spend time with. Back in the UK, it's quite restrictive for that side. Like, I never thought I would be interacting or socialise with Lebanese people from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and that's just such the norm out here. Again, just goes to the point that it's such a place to network and find your people. One of the biggest culture shocks, on a side note, is getting used to the driving. Driving here is crazy. You probably heard about it in TV shows or on Instagram, but you've got a blend of bare different nationalities who are trying to drive in the craziest way possible, and you just somehow become one of those idiots driving. So that's been one of the biggest, the major culture shock here. But the food, unreal. You're not going to find food in the world anywhere better than Dubai. I was chatting to one of my mates yesterday, and we were saying that the UK is good for kind of casual food, if you want to just nip in and out, spontaneous stuff. Dubai restaurants, food quality, next level. You're not going to find anything like that. One of the major benefits of being into fitness in Dubai is being on an app called Privily. So Privily, for anyone who doesn't know, is like a subscription app where you subscribe, pay monthly, and you get access to about 50 different gyms, about 50 different beach clubs. You get discount at restaurants, and it allows you to come to places like this on a casual one. So we pay around 600 dirham a month for this. But then not only this we have access to loads of different gyms and beach clubs on top of here. So it's not like you're just paying for a gym membership when you get that. It's various different stuff. So again, it's just another example of how your life can change, and you can do and live your life on such different terms. Right now, if it was a sort of Monday afternoon, or let's just say on a weekend in the UK, we'd probably be sat in the pissing rain. But here, it's very different. I know people are usually used to going to networking events where they might meet people. Here, you come to beach clubs and you could be sat next to a fucking multi-millionaire who can plug you to someone else who you can do business with, which is one of the amazing things about this place. Like, you never know who you're going to meet, and that's all part of being in an environment that challenges you but rewards you with different opportunities as well. Right, it is lunch time at like 4 o'clock. Let's see what we've got here. Got some chicken shawarma on the handhelds, which is a weird name for sandwiches. I think the grilled chicken penne is standing out to me. Fish and chips, a bit random at a beach club. Had the cheeseburger last time, which is pretty banging. Probably gonna go grilled chicken pesto. What are you getting?
Last time I got sushi.
Craziest thing about stuff like this is we're not even on holiday right now. This is a 20-minute journey from my apartment to just relax for bank holiday, which has become weirdly normal about life. So this is Nikki Beach. It's a cool little beach resort towards downtown in Dubai. So it's on an area called Pearl Jumeirah, which isn't really like a hotspot for tourists. I don't really know too many people who actually stay around here when they visit Dubai, but when you come out here, it is fucking beautiful. Very secluded from a lot of Dubai because it's on its own little island, but if you are planning on a little trip and you want to stay near downtown, which I know a lot of tourists don't really do, normally a lot of people stay around Palm Jumeirah, but yeah, this area is banging. So this is the area. So it's all Nikki Beach, a lot of beach resorts all along here. They have a few restaurants at the bottom here. The beach where we're sat at the moment, just waiting for food, and then you have the lovely coast on this side. So you have a lot to choose from. It's literally about 15 minutes from downtown, so you can actually see the Burj Khalifa at some point past these villas, but I can't really see. There's a lot of cranes at the moment. That's one of the downsides about Dubai, because they're always building something. You might just be able to see that cranes there, because unless you want a nice little secluded spot, you'll unfortunately have a few eyesores, but can't really take away from the beauty of the rest of it. We're on the beach. We have this game that we played at Bab Al Shams Resort in Dubai, and we've just found another one here at Nikki Beach, which brings out our competitive side. So let's see how we get on. If you know about this game, you know how aggressive it can get. Right, take one. Oh, dead ass. Take two. Let me get a POV one. This is how it's done. Watch, one take.
Wait. Yeah. Brilliant. Good that.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. Shut up, you stupid little stupid.
Do not play with me in this game. Come on. I think she's getting redemption now. Let's see. Yay! Finally made it. Come on. Yo. Yeah, that looks fucking lang. Quesadillas. Look at that. Said chicken. Minimal amount of chicken. The rest of it, unreal. If you are at home in the UK and you do want to make the move, then make that move. You know, life is very short. One of my main mantras that I personally have is do not regret anything in life. And by regretting anything, it is staying stagnant. So if you do have any gripes, anything holding you back in life, look, here's a prime example. I'm on a beach club now, and there's a guy just sat there doing pull-ups. I don't know if you can see him, but yeah, prime example. This place is into their fitness, but do not regret anything in life. Chase your dreams, because no one's going to chase them for you. Signing out.